What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Fonecallz. We're jacking into the Matrix here, and we just crash landed right onto the floor. And I'm here with a group for Thanksgiving that I'm calling the Straightful Eight. We got the most diverse cast of characters we could round up to bring together to talk about the most sensitive topics we can possibly think of. Hello? How's everyone doing?
Great after that intro.
Thanks, man.
Good.
You pulled it off, man. You got this. You got the sound effects working, huh?
Yeah, I can't layer them though. You do one and it cuts off the other. You know, if I do like a long fart. Wait, no, that's hold on. Wait, no. There's a longer one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Right. It's going, and then there's coughing. I can't layer them, so I have to work with what I have.
Coughing and farting at the same time.
It's almost 2023. I feel like we should be able to do that, you know?
Well, we can't.
What kind of program are you guys running over here?
We're using
I was told this was a professional grade podcast.
We're using Riverside.
I mean, we asked you to be on this week. That shows how much planning is going into this thing. So
That's fair. That's a fair point.
All right, so we're this whole group. We've all known each other for the last it's been over a decade since we've all known each other. Some of us even longer than that. And now here we are, and this will be posted on the week of Thanksgiving. So we're all sitting around our virtual Thanksgiving table, ready to dig into a hot meal of. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have turkey. Apparently, there's a turkey shortage. But let's go. Let's start by saying what we're all thankful for. Greg, you start.
Oh, man. Okay, well, real quick, I just want to say I want verbal confirmation that nothing I say or do will be altered or edited to be used against me or weaponized against me in order to tarnish my reputation or autonomy.
Yes.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, great. I am thankful that you guys agree. And I'm happy to be a part of this unedited, unaltered podcast. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Greg.
Marty, you next.
I'm thankful you all agreed to Greg's terms. And can those apply to me too?
Of course. Absolutely. Jake, you're up, buddy.
I'm thankful for Klaus. Get over here.
It's riveting stuff.
I can't catch him. I'm thankful to our sponsor, Lucy Nicotine Tobaccoless. It's great flavor, long lasting. Thanks for sponsoring the podcast, Lucy. We love it.
Jake, are you not vaping right now?
All of us use it.
Is that
are those vape cartridges? What is that?
It's like these little nicotine pouches that you put in your lip.
Oh, it's
so
like dipping.
I all the time I'm dipping, dude.
It's dip without the spit. There's no spitting.
That's a good motto, Greg.
Thank you.
Yeah, are you a copywriter? That was somebody get this guy a deal.
Yeah,
Dip without the
Don't
spit.
spit. I just
feel like this,
All right.
this whole thing.
I got Klaus.
Oh, there's Klaus.
He looks so mad.
A lighter. Klaus
Are you sure that's a dog, dude?
It's a little demon.
It's a small
Ew.
cougar.
When he licks in your mouth like that, does he also dip? Like, is he just getting fucking
I like to think
railed on
Klaus is
nicotine?
getting a buzz.
Yeah.
Lucy, you should look into dog nicotine and
Give him
corner
dip
that market.
kisses.
He's getting his fix. That's probably why he's so ornery.
Yeah.
All right, let's move
He's
this.
constantly in withdrawal.
Let's move the thankful train along. Cooper, what are you thankful for, bud?
By the way, don't apply that Greg stuff to me. Just run my shit through the grinder. If you want. Do whatever. Yeah, throw another face on it. I'm thankful for all the hunks in this room. How about that? When everyone watches this, we're just gonna be chowing down on food day. It's gonna be great, and I'm thankful for you guys.
That was a sweet one, Coop. Tanner, why don't you follow that up with something either sincere or maybe a joke like everyone else has been doing?
I will say, out of everyone here, I am grateful for Cooper,
Marty, and Ian, because those are three of the friends here who have never made me feel bad for any reason, ever.
You've made me feel bad,
and I'm very thankful and grateful for them. That is all I have to say.
That was on track. Ian, you're up next, buddy.
Thanks, Tanner. You know what? I'm grateful for Tanner calling it like he sees it. That's what I'm grateful for.
Tanner, are you feeling better? Because you were under the weather for like 3 weeks, wasn't it?
I'm still sick. You can ask my boys Aaron and Jake. They've been hearing me cough and sneeze.
Yeah,
and I'm still a bit. You can hear it in my voice. I think it's still a little sinusy.
Yeah, this boy's got
Sounds
some
cool.
demons to unleash from his throat.
I thought it sounds a little pervy. Just a little.
But
Tanner,
it's not COVID.
It's not COVID.
What do you mean it sounds
You
pervy,
done did
Coop?
the, you done did the test, yeah?
You know, like it sounds like
Multiple
kind of pervy.
Wait, and Greg, you
Looking
said
through a
that you got
keyhole.
the booster today?
I'm freshly boosted. Yeah.
Is
I'm
this
kind of
number
feeling
4?
buzzed. This is my 4th Moderna. Yeah. They say the 4th one, you get that good buzz, you know?
Damn.
You're Moderna man straight through?
I am, yeah. Moderna for the modern man,
They're toast.
Get this guy a deal.
you know? You got also it feels weird like you got to stick with what it just feels fucking weird to mix it up, you know? I started with
doing a-
Moderna. Why am I going to throw a Pfizer in there?
So
Are we
do you
gonna-
do you go to like the same gas station every time to fill up your car? Every time? Shell? No, you
No.
fucking mix it up. Okay, so where's your logic now?
Well, but I'm just saying it feels a little weird to have 2 different companies. You know, I want to be a vessel for one vaccine, not for all of the experiments.
I
You
see.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Are we gonna
I got
start?
you there.
Are we gonna start having
what
like
if you
people
picked the
that are
wrong
like
one?
sponsored? Yeah, are you gonna be like sponsored by the Moderna shot? Like it's gonna be like on Formula One racing cars?
I will be gladly. Yeah, I'll wear their patches all over my body, my uniform. You know, I'll slap a Moderna decal on my car.
Well, Greg,
Whatever
you're
they
going
want.
for a 4 of a kind or whatnot. I'm going for a flush. I'm going to try to get everything I can. I'm going to do
Really?
I'm doing a suicide of sorts of all the flavors.
Yeah.
all the different ones.
It's like the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
I like it. I like when Johnson and Johnson first came out. They were like, "You only need one," and then it was like 4 shots later. It's like didn't even matter.
No, and then it was like, oh wait, this is gonna fuck up your heart. You might die from this.
My mom got it the day before they like recalled it.
It's
Like
so-
literally
yeah,
the next
so
morning, they were like,
terrifying.
"Don't get the Pfizer and Pfizer." Oh shit! Or Johnson Johnson, Pfizer and Pfizer. Jesus
Wasn't-
Christ!
Wasn't Johnson & Johnson mostly affecting women's hearts? Was there a distinction?
I don't remember what it was, but I think it was a pretty small. It was like a really small percentage, but they did it out of like an abundance of caution. They say isn't always the case.
Well,
We have to finish up. Marty, you didn't say what you're grateful for.
did
Aaron and
I
Vinny?
ask Marty? No, we asked Marty. Marty was thankful for.
Oh yeah, Marty was thankful for it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron and Vinny have to go.
Tanner, you.
Oh,
What, Tanner? You raise your hand?
No, I said he was thankful for me.
Oh, right.
yeah, he did.
Okay,
You don't remember?
kind of a rehash. Vinny and Aaron, what's up?
I didn't
I'm
say
thankful-
anything. I just waved my hand.
Looked like you were raising it to go again. Looked like you wanted to say.
No,
what
I
you were
was just
thankful for
saying
twice.
it was me.
Vin, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for. What am I thankful for? I could say all you guys, but like it's kind of
People
been
have already
said.
said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, several times.
Christ.
I'm thankful for. Oh God. What's a fun answer? There's a fucking bug here. I'm thankful for this hard drive full of 1 terabyte of sound effects. His
Is it all farts? Is it a terabyte of just farts?
This goes on for 1 minute and 28 seconds.
We got some very
Are you just masking your own?
Yeah, I know. Is this when you show us you have a second mic just beneath your asshole?
All right, enough of that. It was getting real bubbly there. We used to fart in the, I don't know if you guys remember at Columbia College. Did we all go to Columbia? We all went to Columbia.
Yeah.
There's a room full of
Yep.
Colum alums.
Yep.
Great change.
Change.
Yeah,
Renegades,
Renegades.
baby.
Jeez.
Renegades.
We used to fart in the sound recording machines, and it was fun. And then you
You know,
get it
we
right
used to do
back, and
that
someone
with,
else is going to use it.
Same at Joe Flood's studio, and he would encourage it. Flip the mic around, let's all fart into the mic, and then sure enough, he's like, you guys got to go because I got a session. And some poor schmuck who had a session popped in there, probably tasted the air, felt it was thick, but he's got to get paid. So he's gonna do his thing.
Gotta lay
You gotta
down
get
those
in there.
vocals over them fart clouds.
In that 5x5 foam room.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
a little dungeon.
Yeah, just soaked everything up.
What are you thankful for, Frank?
Oh boy, I'm thankful that Vin and
For
I
your
have an
children.
excuse
Oh.
to talk to all our friends.
Wow.
I'm thankful for tonight, and I'm thankful that I'll get to see some of you soon. I think depending on projects, I might be making a little trip out to LA. That'd be kind of cool.
Is it-
Marty's coming home. I'm the only one I just realized on the East Coast. Everybody is in California except for me, so that makes me a little sad. I'm not very thankful for that, but
You're
I
a
am
quitter.
thankful that I get to see you guys soon. So
He's a quitter who owns his own home, though. So that's cool.
Overrated, man.
Is anyone traveling for the holidays, or is everybody all staying put? I'm not going anywhere.
Not
I'll
for
be around.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Greg, I feel like
Come
we
on,
have a
guys,
lot
let's
of-
answer.
a lot
Come on,
of,
let's pick it up here. We got to pick up the energy a little bit.
Greg,
There's so many
God.
funny
You can
people.
go
No one wants
anywhere.
to step on each other's toes.
yeah,
No
I feel like
way.
whoever's podcast this is should be leading the conversation.
Well, I'm
Like,
trying, but
directing-
I asked a question, and there's just dead space.
There's a bunch
Well,
of
maybe you should
sweet,
ask-
kind people here.
Yeah, ask a specific question.
I
Say,
need everyone to be
Ian,
a
are you
little-
going anywhere for the?
All right, Ian, are you going anywhere for the holidays?
I'm not. I'm staying here. Not going anywhere. Aaron has kids. He's the only one on here. But our plan is to potty train over the holidays, and that'll be a fun experience. So
yeah, that's fun.
Merry
Because
Christmas.
What the kids do is when they're too early to get it, they know that they should say like potty, but they don't understand the timing of like, because half the time they'll be like poopy, and they've already went, and it's like, okay, well, it doesn't matter now. So it's like the trick is like letting them know it's like you got to do it beforehand.
Yep.
When do you
And
give them a treat? Is it like they go, you feed them a treat?
Yeah, Leo will sit, and I'll put a little biscuit on the end of his nose, and then he snaps down on it once he does a good job.
That's good.
Yeah, he's really impressing me lately.
Do you ring
Sonny
a bell
gets
or
whole
anything?
meatball sub.
Is there a mnemonic device
For what?
for potty training your children?
Oh, you apparently you just leave their diaper off, and they don't like the feeling of like not going in a diaper, and so if you just like keep them bottomless and keep a potty nearby, they eventually understand the concept. But it takes like 3 days, I guess.
But they won't
What if you just
like,
cut
hit the
holes
floor,
in the diaper?
No.
You just cut
Yeah,
holes
what
in the
if-
front and back.
Tanner's asking for a friend.
What if you just do that?
Hey Sharks, we have a revolutionary new baby training device.
Then they'll just wear diapers for the rest of their life.
You got two dads
They'll never
here. No
get-
one's ever thought of this. I'm the only one.
Apparently there's people who will, like adults, it's like a common thing to wear diapers when you go to the New Year's Eve in Times Square because there's so many people that you can't leave and you just have to shit yourself at midnight.
Who is that?
I
real?
love that.
Who's actually
Look
doing
it up.
I've heard that.
Look it up.
Why
that's
would you
true.
do-
People at like Tool concerts do that.
Tool concerts and marathon runners.
Have you seen? There's like it's like a thing on the internet. Like this Tool fan is asking other Tool fans if they rock diapers to Tool shows.
I gotta see
And it's
this.
this grown man wearing a diaper. So yeah, it's
Any
definitely-
diaper rocking. I just went on
You're
Reddit.
dedicated.
Any diaper rocking Tool fans here? And there's just a grown man in a diaper.
There you go.
Wow.
By the way, if that was on Shark Tank, the product would be Peekapoo.
It's a good one.
We have the branding.
Dude, so you guys just talked to Brian King on the podcast right before this one.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how, like as you get older, you just have to get up more often during the night. When do you cut it off and just wear a diaper to bed? Because you can't get up like 10. If you get up 10 times, what do you do?
Yeah, but if you're going to be
Just
woken
wear a
up,
diaper.
Is
I guess
Brian
you're
getting
saying-
up 10 times?
I made it seem like a
Not-
lot.
said
Yeah,
five.
he said 5.
5
I
is a
think.
lot.
But Vinny also gets
I would
up
wear
a
a
lot,
diaper
and
at 5, dude.
we talked
Yeah.
about it, and I just said you just got to stop drinking so much water before you go to bed. That's how you
Well,
do it.
Boom.
I'm
Yeah,
with
that's
Vinny,
smart.
though.
Who
I
else,
need
who
water.
else
I
chugs
need
water before they go to sleep?
Yeah.
If I'm like
It's the
drinking
toothpaste
heavily,
problem. Yeah.
You don't just like
you
no one.
dummy.
Whatever.
if I got hammered that night,
Oh,
then yes, dude. Otherwise, no, I don't do that. But I will. You always have water on the side table on the nightstand.
Right.
'Cause, you
Yeah.
know,
Of course.
Yeah, get a little
Yeah.
dusty. Yeah.
But you gotta, if you, I don't know, well, I don't know about, I don't think Tucker can, but if you have cats, you gotta keep it a closed container because you never know if they're gonna stick their face in it or sometimes they'll crawl up on the side table and their ass might rub around the rim of the glass. You know, you never know.
No, these are the things that keep you up.
Ooh.
No, dogs
These are
don't
the
fucking
things that
do
worry
that.
you.
I mean, dude, I seen my cat jump up on the table and like just kind of turn around near my water glass and just graze its butthole against the rim of my glass, and it's like, well, I can't drink that. And thank God I was looking. What if I wasn't looking and then I contract some sort of like cat rectal disease?
And then
or
you're
something?
wondering why I got a little hard. Why did I get a little hard?
Why?
Yeah,
This
it
reminds
hasn't
me
happened yet.
of a great invention I had idea for an invention I had, which would be like AR glasses you would wear that would blur cats and dogs' buttholes out automatically, so that you don't have to see them on a day-to-day basis. You know.
Why do
What do
Hey,
you guys
Sharks.
think?
But is that
Yeah.
is that just-
Any bites? Any nibbles?
is that to curb the arousal factor, Greg? Is that to help you not get aroused, or is that because you're grossed
Getting
out?
strong bestiality.
Precisely.
vibes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't know. Just
well,
I'd say
Well,
pitch it. Apple's on the verge of their AR device, so pitch it.
dude, there's
Okay.
gonna be
All right.
there will be a whole bunch of AR apps, and that will absolutely be one.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the new Oculus that Meta came out with or whatever, and everyone's shitting on it? But like, I don't know if I'm the only one. It looks fucking cool. It looks really interesting.
What the
Wait, the
device
thing that
or
kills
the
you?
metaverse?
Not the thing that kills you. No, the Oculus, the new Oculus headset, not the one with the explosion on the front of it. The other one that doesn't kill
that
you.
seemed fucked up. That seemed
Yeah.
kind of not tight.
Oh, I think
to be honest.
that was Palmer Lucky, right? It was like satire or something.
Something, yeah. Just
Some
reminded me
kinda,
of like a
like,
plot
statement.
of a Saw movie or something.
So it
Yeah.
wasn't real.
We used to have that joke though. That is kind of similar. We used to joke that like you had a video game, and if you died in it, the game would like become unplayable. And then the VR device was kind of similar. It was like if you're playing like, Red Dead Redemption or something, you get killed, then you're dead.
Then you're
Let's
dead.
talk about the highest stakes, man.
It's just called Red Dead.
Red.
Look, I want to
Dead.
talk about this turkey shortage because it's a real thing. Who here is planning on having a classic Thanksgiving meal? And is anyone here concerned about? Jake, are you concerned about the turkey shortage?
I mean, is it? Is that serious? Is there really a turkey shortage?
It's
is
funny
this
you
a-
say that because one of some of the Google populated answers is there really a turkey shortage is one of the questions. And,
Yeah,
the
is
U.S.
there?
government has warned of a possible shortage of turkeys due to a bird flu strain as well as inflation. So I don't have like a
Warned?
number here. I don't
Or
have a
warning?
number.
I did hear
But-
about the bird flu.
It went from $1.99 a pound to $2.99 a pound. So the
We
price
already
has
get-
effectively gone up by $1 per pound.
Gotcha.
There's
So
a
is
bird
everything
flu?
else, though.
Yeah, it's
There
the
was a
highly
bird flu.
pathogenic avian influenza.
That's
what you have?
That's around now.
Maybe that's what you
Yeah.
have, Tanner.
Yeah, you probably have bird flu, Tam.
In the
The
first
nasally-
half of 2023, due to the outbreaks of highly pathogenic avian influenza, HPAI.
Does anybody not do turkey during Thanksgiving? Any non-turkers?
I don't
not
think
gonna
I
eat
did
turkey.
turkey last year. I don't really
I feel
care.
like Aaron's a non-turker.
No,
Beyond turkey?
Why do you say that? No,
You're not a
yeah,
non-turker? Some sort of vegetarian blend?
I could do not turkey. Like I'm not one of those like
Tofurkey?
purists where I'm like, oh, I have to have the absolute, classic Thanksgiving meal. But most times that I'm with family, I mean, like, yeah, we do, I can't think of any Thanksgiving we haven't had one. This year we're doing a deep fried turkey, which I have not had. So I'm a little
Aaron, you
excited.
peg me as a turkey leg guy.
Dude, how'd you know?
I think I just knew that you would be a leg guy.
You called it well.
Hot dog.
We used to go in Chicago. They had at the food fair the
giant fucking Game of
they
Thrones
used
legs.
to have
Yeah.
the big, huge turkey legs, and that was like the draw. I was like, that's all I wanted.
Taste of Chicago.
Taste. That was it.
But Aaron likes it. He doesn't eat it. He just holds it and socializes with a drink in one hand and a leg in the other.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
nurses
what?
it the whole
That-
Thanksgiving
that's a
party.
vibe, right? Like if you had like a Stein, like with a frothy drink, and that you just like feel so powerful. Man,
It's true.
you could do anything. Order people around.
I've
I was just
changed.
talking.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay. I'm a big dark meat guy now. I used to despise it. It was the worst, but now
Why the
now
change?
What made you
Cooper?
change?
Like dark
Yeah, why the
turkey,
change?
where it's at.
Cool, talk
Dark
about
meat.
this. Why? Talk about this now. How come?
light meat. It's a little dry most of the time.
It's dry. Yeah.
Dark meat's got a little fattier, a little juicier, and it just tastes better overall. It just evolved.
Is there a difference in if is it healthier or not?
I think it's worse for you. A little.
Can I
Mm.
give a
little
hot
bit more
take?
fat.
Kind
Catch-22.
of similarly.
Go.
Chicken thighs over chicken breasts all day.
I'm there.
All day.
I'm there with you.
Can't convince me otherwise.
I
And
think
I
for the
just
sake
you
of
don't know how to cook it
convenience,
well. I just think you don't know how to cook it.
yeah, dealing with the bone is
Thighs
kind of
are just-
annoying.
Thighs are just where it's
That
at,
is
man.
a problem that you don't know how to cook it. If you guys are both talking about how dry it is,
Yeah,
you're fucking it up.
Yeah,
Because
I
that-
agree.
It's not supposed to be dry.
Well, when you go to
Well-
someone's house for Thanksgiving, you don't. You're just hostage to the turkey that they make. But you'll know always that. the
Have you
dark
never
meat will
made a
be
turkey?
juicy.
Have you
I
never
have.
made your own turkey?
Yeah, no, and
And how did
Oh,
that turn out?
yes.
It turned out fantastic. Okay,
Wonderfully.
Marty ate
How
it.
was the breast?
I ate every single part.
Yeah,
It was all good.
Marty
It was
ate
all
the
Marty,
gobos.
was it juicy?
Moist breast, moist thigh. Yeah, it was juicy.
Have you
you
ever
eat the
made a turkey,
giblets?
Tanner?
Yeah, wait a second.
Yeah, Tanner.
Yeah.
Throw
Have you
stones,
ever made a
dude.
turkey?
I have made a turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey
Did everyone
Tanner.
like it?
Oh, everyone loved it. They gobbled
Was everyone
it up.
happy?
They
Yeah.
gobbled it up.
Was everyone just you alone? that-
It was the entire what do you call that? The when the road goes to a circle, it's like
A
a
Cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac.
It was a whole
Mm.
cul-de-sac where the people came out and devoured it.
By that though,
Wow.
do you mean that you were in your living room with multiple mirrors set up, just looking reflection of yourself?
No,
Tanner's cul-de-sac.
No, it was my
What do you think?
cul-de-sac, and they all
Got
came out and they all loved it.
Wait, so
I'm
Tanner,
glad.
you've cooked a bird.
Oh yeah.
Who else has actually cooked the turkey?
I have.
I've never cooked a turkey.
There's
I've
a lot
never
of
cooked a turkey.
there's a lot of different ways to go about it. And I think that's the most confusing part, right? And then anytime you go to look at a recipe online, there's like somebody's entire life story written before the recipe.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
like,
My grandma and her grandma did this way, and if you do it, you're gonna have the juiciest. Yeah, it's always LeBron on.
Anyone ever
Or
fucked
it's- or
the
it's-
cold raw turkey as a joke before it was served?
Did we what?
Anybody
No.
ever just have sex with it before
In front of
Only as a
company?
joke, though.
and then film it, and then when everyone's eating, you play the video while everyone's eating and having sex with a cold raw turkey. Jake, have you ever
That's
done that?
No, but that would be cool in a porno, like the start of a porno.
Yeah.
It's like
tell.
fucking a turkey. Well, okay.
How's it?
So
Is the turkey? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, give us the-
here's what I've just concocted in my mind. You got this horny dude. The kid comes from college. He's horny, so he sees the turkey. He starts boning the turkey, and then his hot stepmom comes in and says, "Why not me?" And then the porno happens.
Is the
Starts with
turkey-
him fucking a turkey.
Is the turkey involved with the stepmother as well, or is the turkey now out of the picture?
That's
Do they
a good
eat it
question.
do they eat the turkey at the end of the porno
I think
together?
it would be fitting if he were to like say, "Come on the turkey leg, Aaron. You love the turkey leg," and then she would eat it. I don't know. I'm spitballing, but
Got it.
I'd
Do
watch
porn
that.
companies have writers? I mean, they have to. I mean, and, probably not so
Yeah,
much
someone's-
anymore.
yeah,
'Cause I don't know how
I
much
applied to
shit
be a
works
porn
there.
writer.
Did you really?
On LinkedIn. Yeah,
What company?
they I don't know, but they had like
Upwork.
they basically said like write 3 different scenarios of like what a porn could be, and
That
they
was
never
you- that was,
fucking-
like, your
they never hit
application?
me back.
You
Oh,
didn't get the
man.
job.
Wait,
huh?
what were your scenarios?
Yeah.
I don't even recall, but it's like it was just porn. It was just porn scenarios.
It wasn't this turkey idea, guy.
No,
Yeah,
well,
they
I
were looking
didn't
for
like
something out of the
turkey
box.
Yeah, did you give them like a safe one, and then maybe like one your third one was maybe a little out of left field, a little left of center, but just to show I can play
They
ball.
were
but
honestly
also
they
I
were
got this.
generic. I get why I didn't get the job. They probably wanted something like
A little more adventurous.
yeah.
You're
Any outdoor
square.
stuff
You're
attitude.
mayonnaise, vanilla. You're too plain.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's a spectrum with porn. Like there's some that are like not taking it so serious, like really low budget. Like like we're gonna throw like a really crappy pizza delivery guy outfit on and blah blah blah. And then there's some that are like Pirates of the Caribbean spoof, where it's like it's kind of legit, like how much they put into the production value. And it's
I'm
like,
looking it up. It was they set a world record for the most expensive $8 million budget.
For a
$8
porno?
million for a fucking porno. Yeah,
that
Pirates in 2005.
Not
that's
interesting.
what. Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I feel like I'm remembering is there was. Did they use like CGI or something? Like I feel like they went.
I
all
think they
out.
did like 3D set design. But no, they had like a ship that they built in a warehouse, but then they blue screened it and did a bunch of crazy shit in the background.
Yeah,
What's
they
the-
cut out the porno in that, and then like it's like a popular children's film.
It featured over 300
Asia.
special effects shots,
That's great.
I feel like you're not joking.
and they
Jake.
did an original music score
I'm
as
not.
well.
I'm being serious.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
That's
stuff. That reminds me of the Nathan For You episode. Did you guys see that one where he makes
Yeah.
the box that the people have sex in, and then the kid stays in, right? So the parents can have sex.
Oh, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
room. It's like soundproof and stuff. Oh boy.
Okay, how about this? No one has to get into specifics. I'm not asking anyone to air dirty laundry, but does anyone expect to get in a fight with a relative, or at least an argument with a relative at Thanksgiving? Well, actually, but how many of us are even hanging out with relatives? Because I know most of us, a lot of our.
I am. Yeah.
See, because I'm not.
Yeah. Also quite a
Okay.
few. Yeah.
Does anyone expect to have a classic?
We should say the holidays in general. Going home for the holidays.
Yeah.
Are you
I feel
projecting,
like at
Vin?
this point,
No, I don't think because I don't. I mean, I might. I mean, I don't think I'll have
Are you
any
going home?
arguments. I'm going home for Christmas.
Nice.
I don't know. I wasn't.
There's
I'm not asking for specifics.
nothing bottled
I'm
up.
just saying-
There's nothing gonna unleash. Then
No.
Vin,
don't
do you
think so.
typically
I-
fight with your family?
My older brother Cole, who also listens to this, I know sometimes we've like gotten in, like we'll argue about stuff, but it's never
What do
anything
you
like
fight
serious.
well, Cole just beats the shit out of you. You don't really argue.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. He
Wasn't
does.
your
You're like a
thing-
little.
You've just been going home for the holidays and fighting other people's family.
Yeah,
which is-
sometimes I'll
Odd.
I'll like do this through the windows in the neighborhood until I see what it looks like a nice time, and I'll knock on the door and I'll just come in and shake it up a little bit, shake and bake.
Is it wrong that I think of everything as a Shark Tank idea? Like bringing like a bodyguard with you to Thanksgiving, or it's like somebody to argue on your behalf. Hey, sharks, are you bad at arguing with your family?
That could be something. Yeah,
This
you bring
pro
like
debater.
You could find like you post something at like at a college, find the debate club and ask one of the students to come home with you. But anyway,
The master debater to come home and be in the kitchen with stepmom.
Debaster.
I'm not expecting any arguments or fights, but when I was younger, there was a time anytime they got political or religion entered the chat, it would get
okay. Here's a more specific question.
Anybody throw anything? Anybody toss anything?
No food thrown, but there was some tears shed. There's some yells.
Throwing shade, if anything.
Yeah, it's just it's funny to start the meal being like, "I'm thankful for all of you," and then the end of the meal is just like chaos. Good times.
I'm thankful that my son got out of the garage and is on his own. Oh, wait a sec. There's still a cot in there, isn't there? just really let it all out.
Is everyone's families politically aligned, or are there political divisions in everyone's family? Because I feel like
so divisive.
I don't quite align with my parents. But we don't like to argue, but like I don't know, there's not.
I can't imagine that anybody is really like all the way, like their whole family is like, oh yeah, we all like align like all of our beliefs.
I'm sure there's families out there that are like that though.
In 2024 though, like it could go off. Like that's when it's like heated, when it's in front of everyone's face, and then the lines are really in the sand. I mean, just like the last election, like people kind of hated each other.
I don't want to even bring it up, but I genuinely am confused at like, how does Donald Trump even have the potential to run for president again? Like, how is it
because he was
possible?
the greatest president we've ever had.
What do you mean? How is it possible?
I mean, because it's like, well, it's like there's so many like legal things and he's being sued by so many people and all this stuff, but like, why can't we just be like, nah, dude, sorry, you can't do this anymore. Like you're done.
In a way, that's like the only thing he can do is run to avoid.
But isn't that fucking crazy? That's insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of
he wins though. You gotta. It's kind of cool if he would win. It's really hard to do.
You fucking did it, man.
Hard to do. Do it twice.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
I don't know. I don't think I'll vote for him again.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Wait for the debates, Greg.
Yeah, he seemed pretty chill during his announcement. He seemed like he was taking a page from the playbook of what you're supposed to do. He was trying to come at it real level-headed. So yeah, maybe he's got a whole new game plan up his sleeve.
Is he like 80 years old now?
Yeah, dude, him and Biden, they're 80. Like they have to be pushing 80. It's absurd.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't understand it.
Especially
Vinny and I talked about it a long time ago on an episode where like none of us would look at our grandparents and be like, you look like you'd be a great leader for the country, no matter how much you love them. And yet we do it with our freaking presidents all the time now. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
is there a reason for that?
Why they're so old?
Yeah.
Well, like Obama and Clinton were like 48 or 47 or something like that. That's refreshing. And we just went the complete opposite.
Yeah, I think it's only these last few that they've been the candidates have been like as old as they are, right? I mean, shit, even Bernie was pretty old, but I would have taken him over these two shit piles.
I think who was the youngest? Was it Kennedy?
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
Was the youngest.
I have no idea.
35.
Let's say
it'll be interesting. I would say that it's during the midterm, like just even local elections, like here, I was just like, man, I'm so over it. And then I realized, like, oh my gosh, 2 years, it's going to be like all this again and even worse. Like for the general, it feels like it never felt like it had like elections happened this often when I was younger. But now maybe that I'm older and I can vote and I get like it pushed on me more. Now it just feels like all the frickin' time, and it's exhausting.
It's every 2 years. It's like you just have to deal with it every 2 years.
Yeah. There's so many lawn signs going to end up in the landfill. That's all I think about.
Flags flying.
Just like how
so
much
high
people
anymore.
just push. Yeah. Can you imagine how sad that, like, if you didn't have like a big team and you were kind of like a single man band, like, you know, pushing your candidacy and you lose and you have to just like go through the whole town, like picking up all your stuff, like taking it out of people's yards. That'd just be a really sad day.
All the merch that you have, does it ship off to third world countries?
Yeah, like the Super Bowl stuff.
I was gonna say, is there a secondhand market for like misprinted election T-shirts?
Maybe.
Yeah, there's got to be. They got to end up somewhere.
There's got to be a whole market for teens who will wear it ironically anyway, so I'm sure it doesn't even have to go far.
Tanner, let's say that something crazy happens in the government, and there's a lottery drawing, and they pick your name to be president, and an Osprey, one of those helicopter planes, lands on your front lawn, and a bunch of people come out and they're like, Mr. Rittenhouse, you've been selected to become president of the United States. Yes or no? Circle here.
I'm kind of sick.
What are you doing?
Yeah, okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you looking at this as like a blank check situation? Were you moving?
Yeah, first 100 days. What are you doing?
So you got fake till you make it, you know? So you just keep going. You pretend like you're supposed to be there, and you will be there.
Chauncey Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not overlook the blank check reference. I just want to throw that out there. It's a phenomenal movie. Mr. Macintosh. Let's not glance over that.
We were just talking the other day, Jake Tanner and I, about like that kiss scene. And what was it, the limo scene where she climbs in with him? I didn't even realize like how young the kid is.
So
and I just watched it back and I was like,
fucking cool.
He's like 14, right?
Yes.
I think he's younger than 14, dude.
Is he younger than 14? That's
He's like 11 or 10. Dude, he's like
tiny, dude.
He's
what do
the
they make?
coolest fucking kid.
Well, there's just
like a romance
Kisses
between
or
him
tongue?
and his bombshell.
Probably, you know.
She's a smoke show. Yeah, she's
No,
super
it's
she
not
really
tongue,
is.
but she kisses him right on the lips, and it's clear it's like sexual. It's not like, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, it
weird
was
part
super
is
cool.
she's not doing it for his money, because by the end of the movie he lost all the money. By the end of the movie, she knows it's just a kid who found all his money, and by the end of the movie, there's no more investigation. But she still gives him an intimate smooch on the lips.
Hell yeah.
8th grader.
Doesn't she say like, "Come find me when you're older, and we'll like finish. We'll pick up where we left off." Yeah, that was exciting. That was
She
cool.
said, "Wait, she says that in the movie."
I think she says something like that.
Did they ever
Yeah,
do
she
a
does.
sequel? If not, we should write that shit because
Yeah,
Jake,
this
that
is
could-
another
Jake, that
porno
could
waiting
be
to
one
happen.
idea.
Got a porno.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Yeah,
Blank
that could-
check 2.
Not fine.
That would be sick if she like
Blank check
basically
2,
like leaves
raw.
his family and just goes
Raw.
like cross country with this older woman, and they're just
Wait.
Is this blank check too?
Wait, yeah. So wait,
Yeah,
Macintosh
it's blank
is
check
like
too.
Macintosh is like a washed-up middle-aged man with a family, and then is it Melanie Griffin? Is that who the babe is?
No,
No,
Sure.
not Melanie
Who's the
Griffin.
babe?
no.
Who's the
I
babe?
think
Just say
it's-
that.
let's look it up.
It's not like a household name.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
And then he's like,
And,
I'm here
and then
to
she
cash
shows up
in,
and she goes, "Remember, I said yeah." She's like, "I'm ready to cash this check."
yeah.
yeah,
And then
exactly.
he just
I'm ready
bails
to,
on his wife and kids and family, and he's
Karen
like,
Duffy.
Dog.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
make that
Oh,
deposit.
man, how could I?
Yeah,
how
that
could I
that promise
forget
that she
Karen
made was the real blank check. If you think about it, you know,
Oh,
she's like,
realize
"You
that.
come back and you can cash this when you're older."
Do whatever you want.
Not
when
many
you're of
movies
age.
wait until 95 minutes in for that to hit.
To slip that kind
Yeah,
of,
just slip.
yeah.
But good-
Also,
good
she's
on
the
them.
same actress who played the chick thug in Dumb and Dumber. Same girl.
No way.
Dude, she did Blank Check
Oh,
and
you're
Dumb and
right.
Dumber.
Oh,
Isn't that
fuck,
wild?
right.
Let me do him. Let me
Holy
do him
shit.
both.
Let me.
That's actually pretty great differentiator with the character there.
Whoa.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
she's got some range, dude.
She
Yeah.
peaked in '97 though, for sure. It was straight downhill from there.
That's fucking mean, dude.
By the way, a lot of love interests around that time had
Jesus
that
Christ,
little Bob.
Ian.
That Bob.
Sorry, man.
The,
Bob was in.
Yeah. Also, what was it? Happy Gilmore. There was Veronica, not Veronica
Ver-
Vaughn. The other, what's her name?
Corningstone.
Vicky
Corningstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wait, no. Oh yeah.
Or no, Veronica Corningstone was Anchorman.
Oh, was it?
That's right.
No, the love interest in Happy Gilmore, the chick who's like runs
what
the
was
golf network or whatever.
Man, we rewatched Happy Gilmore. Still holds up, baby.
It really does.
It really does. It
Dude.
just. Did you watch it, Tanner? Any Adam Sandler? Were you gonna say something? Were you gonna say the opposite?
I was gonna say that I just watched George the Jungle again,
Oh, no.
and it's still really great.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan.
Don't knock anything Brendan Fraser right now, man. He is on his comeback. If you look at it's fun. I love Brendan Fraser too. I just watched he did one of, what is it, Vogue, that does like recalls all the iconic characters, you know, he walks through all of his, and I liked watching that today. But if you look at all the comments with anything of him in it is all the same. It's so here for Brendan's renaissance. Like, yes, he deserves it more than anybody. Like, it's all like hundreds of comments saying the exact same thing. And like, I get it. Like, I'm here for it too. But
Give us your hot take, Aaron. What do you?
It's the
you want to
Renaissance,
take him down
right?
a couple notches?
not at all.
Yeah, you're not.
I was.
You're not feeling it.
I'm not feeling
Fucking
the.
tell him you.
Yeah, dude,
gotta-
you have a
it's
platform. Tear him
it's
down,
your
bro.
Chance, man. Yeah, fucking even the playing field.
I think Bedazzled is just super underrated, and it's due for a rewatch.
Right.
No. You're not. Don't. You're supposed to be.
And I want to see.
Being
I really want to
negative
see
right
the
now.
whale. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
man.
You're trying to force that on me. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the support. What is that?
It says Brendan
Tanner is-
Fraser. Have you heard Brendan Fraser is back?
Why do you have that?
What is that? A bumper sticker you pulled out of nowhere?
Tanner's one of these people. Tanner's one of these commenters that you are annoyed by.
Forever, I'm a forever Fraser.
I'll give you $100 if you can name his first movie without looking at the
Encino Man?
internet.
Oh no, it's Night.
it
It's
not Superman?
he's in high school.
Aaron's
Night.
dog.
It's with Matt Damon. Night.
Oh. Is it Airheads?
Oh, School Ties?
School Ties. School Ties. I was on his freaking video today.
Is that the answer, Ian?
It is not. The real answer is Child of Darkness, Child of Light. He plays John's friend. It was a TV movie in 1991.
Oh well, his first,
School
like,
Ties was
big
actually
role.
after Encino Man. Encino Man came before School Ties. Yeah, crazy.
So Encino
Aaron
Man's
and
the
Tanner
correct
own
answer.
Ian.
No, there's 4 more things before Encino Man.
Yeah, you played John's buddy in the thing.
Right. Well, according to how they did it on the video today, they started with School Ties, but whatever.
Well, IMDb don't lie. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Look, I don't think it was worth of note. Maybe. The child light.
Yeah.
Greg,
Doesn't
you said you
remember.
had some thoughts that you had written down if there was a lull in the conversation. Why don't you share one of those?
Greg's been reading off of his screen this whole time. I can see it. I'm following his eyes.
He's got
Do
big.
you have a
not
whole
reading.
list of shit? Yes, you do. I'm watching
I
you read.
came prepared with a couple of thoughts that I was gonna, in case we needed them.
Is this like these like our shower thoughts types of things?
Greg's got
Kinda,
bits written
yeah.
down, like whoopee cushion, and he's like
the other.
got the
It's
foul.
not written. All right, it's just a broad topic.
Greg's
Well,
taking
it
the
came from a
reins. It's
thought,
his show
right?
now.
I was just thinking about how, I wondered if the guy who invented the belt, ever felt bad when it ended up being used for so many fucked up other things other than like holding your pants up, like shooting up, or like using it to fucking strangle yourself, or like beating your kids, like whipping your kids with it. Like, you never saw anyone get whipped with a pair of suspenders.
Well,
You know
how
what
do
I'm
we
saying?
know that like his initial intentions weren't to weaponize the device? What if it was autoerotic asphyxiation first, and then someone said, "My slacks need to be held up," and he said, "No, that's not what that. Use the string. Use twine."
That's a good point.
Not,
Yeah, I
that's
think
not
the
That's a
first
fair
belt
point.
was the first belt was probably rope.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
so-
supposed to be a bunch of stuff.
Tying
So I wonder-
hostages. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's a cascading effect with these devices.
So wait, Greg, is getting hit with a belt a Thanksgiving memory? I thought this was all.
No, I was thinking about it because like I lived near a bunch of schools, and the other day I was like walking to go get coffee, and my pants were starting to sag because I've been biking a lot.
Oh, that's
guys.
violation.
Oh, here we go.
And
Tagging bicycle.
and I went to like put another notch, I went to like tighten it, and I kind of got like a look from like a mom with her kids, and it was like a weird moment, and it just like dawned on me that like, oh yeah, like it's like anytime a belt is like in motion or in you know what I mean? Like
suggestive.
it's suggestive of a number of things that are all aggressive, to be honest.
Do you think if you would have had? Sorry,
Greg's
go ahead.
just
Manny.
unaware that his dog's hanging out the entire time when there's kids around, and he's like, "Oh, what? It's my
That has
belt."
never happened.
Maybe
I was
your
just gonna
pants
say,
were too
I
low
feel like
and
you're
your-
just trying to like fish for compliments and tell us that you needed to tighten your belt, and you like wound it in this weird because you've been biking a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking real slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like
thank
talking
you.
to
Oh,
the kids through the
shucks.
fence, Greg. You're like, whoa,
Oh,
lose
guys,
weight.
stop,
Ooh, cool.
stop.
Maybe
You don't
your,
have to.
your
poke
pants were
another
sagging
hole
and your
into it.
You don't
peekaboo
have to,
diapers were hanging out.
It is a good name. It really is. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you feel differently if you were wearing some like really fancy belt buckle, like some Texas, like huge, expensive belt buckle? Would you still feel embarrassed by tightening your belt, or would you feel more confidence in the action?
I think that would be. I feel like that would draw just way more attention to the act. To be honest, like this big fucking clunky. But that actually brings me another point, which is that like I feel like the male belt buying industry or like the selling industry must be fucking tough, man. Because I went 30 years without asking for a belt, and then I got like 2 for Christmas, and I think I'll be good for another fucking 40 years. Like when was the last time any of you guys got a new belt?
Well,
It's been
right.
a while.
I
Remember
think
it?
people lose belts. I think maybe there's something to that. Or
Whoa,
I
you're losing what, like in an alleyway or something? You're
I
losing
think
your belt?
Similar probably to how Jake lost his microphone. It might be in the
Yeah, that's where your belt is.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends if you get a good belt, because I agree, but like if you are in a pinch and you're like, I just got to go to Target, and like it's like I've been there where
Dude.
I had a wedding and I don't have like a belt, I forgot one, so
Yeah,
I'll go
same.
and get a cheap one, but they're like that pleathery and they like it flakes, you use it like
Mhm.
2 times and it's like, why is this falling apart on me? But if you get like a real leather,
I got
then,
one-
you're
I got one-
set for a long time.
I got one of those where you can flip it's reversible, and you can like flip the little thing, and it broke like 2 months into using it. It was a real shitty belt. And I
Damn.
thought, this is how they get you.
That's I
Fun.
feel like everything now. Have you guys noticed? Just stuff is just shitty now.
It's just planned
Stuff
obsolescence
and-
for everything.
And people, I don't know about you guys, just
Yeah, people suck
shit
too, dude.
Sucks, man.
They
I don't know.
make
It's
shittier
like
people these
COVID,
days.
and everything is bad. Like things that used
It's almost
to be
like we got to
easy-
make it all better again, you know? Like we got to make it
Make it
Something
better.
greater, sweeter. Make it sweeter.
It's almost like if there was a way to make it just a little just better than it was, then that would be.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, I got another topic. What's the deal with so we know what the morning is, right? Everyone knows what the morning is. When you say, "Hey, it's the morning," I know what the morning is. And everyone knows what the night is. But I'm a little fucking confused with afternoon and evening. Like what the fuck?
I think
When does afternoon start and evening begin? And
Afternoon.
I have an idea for you.
Really?
Yeah, afternoon is like 12 to 5. 5
Yeah, that's
to,
what I was gonna say.
5 to 7:30 is evening. 7:30 maybe to 8. And
See,
eight-
that's
eight-
weird though.
eight
What you
after
just
is
said is
night.
weird. There's a
Well,
evening is 2 hours.
You
I
split
think
up
evening's
evening and
short.
night.
I think night is
evening,
everything
night?
that happens
Wait,
after you go to
split-
sleep. No,
Wait, what's after evening night, Vinny?
I think evening and night are different things to me.
What?
They are.
Aren't they? They're not the same thing.
No,
They are
I
the
think
same thing.
evening's like a 2 hour
Good
period.
evening.
It's like dusk. It's like saying it's.
I
dusk.
agree
Well,
with
Vinny,
you, Vinny.
but
I
in
agree
that
with
in
you,
that
Vinny.
respect, though, if you're going somewhere and let's say it's 9 o'clock and the maitre d says good evening, that's a welcoming thing to say. If he says good night, then he's shooing them away.
It's closing
Immediately.
time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's
Mm.
all kinds of weird things with the English language, but I stick by evening is there's like a 2 hour window
So
that's evening.
The definition is the period of decreasing daylight between afternoon and night.
Hey, it's a real fucking thing. Look at that.
So as
But
the
when does
sun's going
afternoon
down,
end? So when the so
Says evening is
afternoon
from
ends
6 p.m.
when
to
the
10
sun
p.m.
starts.
So technically, when the
sun's
sun
going
starts
down.
after it's 50%, like once it's reached its peak in the sky. So that's when it starts. Is that what it's saying? When it's decreasing?
evening is the period of the day that starts at the end of the afternoon and overlaps with the beginning of the night. God damn it.
See, I'm fucking telling you, dude. It's murky, guys. It's murky, all right? And I say this because people will use it very without thinking about it, all right? They'll be like, "Hey, yeah, like I could do that in the afternoon." And some people that's like 2 p.m. Other people are like that's like 6 p.m. All right?
No, dude,
If somebody's
6
saying
p.m.
6 p.m. is afternoon, unacceptable.
Yeah,
Cut
no
those people
way.
out of your life. Yeah, that's
Okay.
ridiculous.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, it
Cool.
doesn't sound...
All right, we're getting down to all right.
Tanner, you got a dog in this
Those
fight?
yeah.
I
That's
feel like
it.
Tanner, you got a strong opinion on this matter about evening, afternoon, night.
No.
All right, that's fair. That's fine. That's a fine answer.
That is maybe why.
fine.
Good luck, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Like he did say all those.
Yeah,
all
it's
three.
three
of them.
different things.
Thought it just sounded good, but it's practical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next topic, Greg. Next topic.
Oh, all right. I mean,
We're done with that.
the last one is just I didn't know we hadn't been to the moon since 1972. And that just kind of blew my mind. And I also like I just know that like my whole life I've been, seeing footage of like astronauts like in some fucking shuttle like bopping around and it's like what the fuck are they doing up there? Why aren't they landing on the moon? I want boots on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
agree
they're
with you. Has anybody seen the doc on Apollo 11?
I have actually.
Has anyone seen
It's
Room
yes.
237? Or
Yes.
whatever
I
it
saw it
is?
in an IMAX. Aaron.
Oh, there, dude, that's the way to see it.
Yeah.
I did
You
not.
see my
I-
mind.
You see the doc about how it wasn't real?
Yes.
Stanley Kubrick
Yeah,
shot
how'd I
it?
guess? How'd I guess that
It's
Ben would have
two.
it?
That's in 237. All the Kubrick stuff.
It's a whole thing about how
the
The
moon
Shining,
landing?
the
Yeah,
The
it's
Shining
on
is
Danny's
Kubrick's
sweater the whole time.
Yeah,
Was that your Nicholson, Tanner?
It's on Danny's sweater the whole time.
That's pretty good.
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
That was good.
What's the consensus from that movie? It's like what Stanley Kubrick was planting these these hints in The Shining that he was responsible for the moon landings.
Yes, yeah, that
Yeah.
he shot the fake ones. Yeah,
So
laugh
he's a
laugh
part-
it off.
He's a part of this whole covert secret mission that he can't tell a soul about, and then he's just putting little tiny hints in his movies
Dude, it
afterwards.
just speaks to his genius.
Yeah, for
Dude,
sure.
I was in the National Guard, the lowest form of the military. You know how horrible those people are at keeping secrets? There's no fucking way.
That's why it's the lowest.
There's no
form.
fucking way. It
We're
was
not trust the
fake.
National Guard with. We're not going to trust the National Guard with.
Dude,
Yeah.
no. There's
So to
no
Greg's
fucking
point,
way.
if there's no fucking way that it was fake and they basically landed on the moon with the technological equivalent of a toaster, why the fuck haven't we gone back yet?
There's well, maybe
To your
there's
point.
Boring.
Why go back
There's
to the
new
moon?
shit.
What's going on at the moon?
It's not that we can't.
mean,
there's
they-
no reason
What
to.
does it do for us?
Well, we could set up
Uh,
a lunar base there.
We could do train.
Why?
Yeah, we could do training.
Well, so
Like,
there's
on
a
the
well, so one of the reasons that they do
Yeah.
go up into space in the first place is because they actually do medical and scientific experiments that the loss of gravity actually changes the outcome of the scientific experiment with certain elements. So that's pretty cool. There's also like apparently frozen water on the moon. And at one point they were talking about terraforming the moon, which is basically bombing the surface of the moon
I
with
think that's
nuclear
Mars,
weapons filled
dude.
with algae. No, it was the moon. Oh no, what was it? Mars?
Yeah, because the moon doesn't have an atmosphere. It wouldn't even.
It was Mars. You're right. But
Yeah,
isn't that a crazy idea? Like, let's just nuke the surface of this planet with algae, and hopefully it'll create an oxygen-rich atmosphere.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I'm just
talked
saying
Wow.
we should be going back and forth to the moon like it's me going to fucking 7-Eleven. All right? We shouldn't. That should be easy. That should be easy. We're talking about Mars. We can't even fucking take a day trip to the moon yet. We're never going to get to fucking Mars.
That's
Just-
fair.
There's
for
nothing at the
terraforming
moon
it.
right now for you to go to.
Yeah, but we should just be fucking hanging out up there. We should
We
just be
should.
fooling around.
Yeah, but
Leave the
until
moon
there's
alone,
anything
dude.
there.
Wait,
Yeah,
It
you just
should
want to go
be
stomping on the
easy.
fucking moon, dude.
Yeah.
I've gone camping with you, dude. You're like the worst camper. You litter. You're the biggest litter bug, Greg, that I've ever been.
Oh
around.
my god! All right,
You just wanna
this
go out
is
there and you wanna
fucking
tear up the
holy
litter on the
shit.
moon.
This is the stuff we
Greg
wanted.
throws trash
Stay
out
away
the
from
cars.
the moon, Greg.
Yo, this is fake.
Yeah, he's gonna wreck.
This
he's
is
gonna
some
wreck the
lies.
moon.
I want it to be known that
Greg
these
the
are
litter
lies,
bug.
and I want the podcast to be edited to say these are all lies,
whoa,
like
whoa.
under Trump's
Greg.
speeches.
We already agreed. This is all
I'm
going
an
up.
excellent
unedited.
camper.
Yeah,
I'm
you
an
wanted this
excellent camper.
unedited.
You
dude.
said none of this
Sorry,
was
Greg.
altered.
Ah, fuck! I take that back.
Too late, man.
Greg, you could start
would that
the
be like
first
an
landfill on the
intergalactic
moon.
offense? Just littering on the
Um,
moon?
littering.
You
Greg's
get
He's
arrested
trying
by
to go
every
up to the
government?
moon and spit out his chewed up gum.
All right,
Sticks
that's
right
all
on your
my
helmet.
topics.
Guys,
Apparently,
I got a topic.
apparently there already is. There's a lot of space junk anyway. A lot of stuff floating around.
Oh yeah,
That you could just be up
Broken
there
up
in a
satellites and
Yeah, a bolt, like a nut or a bolt, could just come screaming through and shatter your faceplate.
What
and
are
then
there's
you-
those the Terra Guards or the Terra Bears, the quantum
water
sized
bears?
water bears. Yeah, those. There's a bunch of those on the moon.
Yeah,
water
because they can
bears.
survive.
Yeah, we just
Tardigrades,
like left them
you
up there
mean?
once. Yeah. Thank you.
Tardigrades.
Tardigrades. Yeah, there's a bunch of those up there.
Everyone was
They're
on
just
board
still
with
up
water
there.
bears.
Water bears.
Look it up.
those
Yeah,
things
it's
can,
That's
those
the
things can
colloquial
live
name.
in.
It's the slang term, dude.
My baby.
Yeah, they can live in anything.
street
Those
term.
that's kind of creepy. Those things, there's nothing that could kill those guys.
they're up there right now,
Chilling on the moon.
Just watch
looking
it.
at us while we're looking at them.
All right. Well, hey, has anyone else got something? We've been going at it for an hour and a half now.
Do you guys
so-
mind if I bring it back to Thanksgiving really quick?
Oh, please, Marty.
So I had a coworker. We were just like chatting in the like kitchen area, and he was talking about how. So he's from the Midwest also, and growing up, he was talking about how all Thanksgiving food is just like gray and dry. But then all of the aunts and uncles would be like, "Oh, Karen, you need to send me that recipe." But it's literally just like chicken with like a little bit of salt on it or something. Did you guys have like a dish growing up? It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. But did you have something that a family member would make that's like the most bland, horrible thing that you despise? Like every time you go home, you have to face this fear. I don't know.
I don't remember anything like super disgusting, but it was like I just remember over the years a lot of casseroles that seemed like the same hodgepodge of different, like, oh, cream of mushroom soup and throw some green beans and some cornflakes in or something. Like, I don't know. It was just like all kind of the same. Like you just, no matter what it is, you know what you're digging into, some kind of mushy, cheesy, gravy.
I had an
Midwest
aunt.
casserole.
What is it, Coop?
It's just a Midwestern casserole.
Midwestern
Yeah.
casserole.
I had an aunt who would make
Coop makes a
rhubarb.
mean casserole though.
Yeah, it will.
Midwest, baby.
Yeah.
Wait, I made you some pasta once, Aaron.
Yes,
Tell
you
them
did.
about my pasta.
Yeah.
Tell everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Tell
Tanner
'em.
came over. He was sick, if I recall. Still sick years ago. And made me some very good pasta. I remember that.
That's right. Yeah.
Tanner,
Like homemade pasta?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Wait, did you
Wait,
see him
said-
make it? Did you see him actually make it?
Oh, you know what? It came
Was it
in
pre-made?
Tupperwares, but I don't know if he actually made it.
I hate to
I
break it
made
to you, guy. That was someone else's pasta.
Tanner.
Tanner,
made it.
I remember one time it was a New Year's party and you had made this bruschetta and it was really dry and it wasn't good. And I remember I took a bite of
Bruschetta was
it.
dry.
You made this bruschetta and it wasn't that great, but I was trying.
I don't think I made it.
yeah.
I think I bought it from Trader Joe's.
No, you made it because I remember
didn't
later in the
make
night.
bruschetta.
I remember later in the night you were like, because you asked me if I liked it, and I was like, yeah, but I was lying. And later in the night you were like, nobody's eating my bruschetta. Like, you were in a whole other conversation, and it just made me laugh because I could finally like tell you like, hey, yeah, you're right. No one's eating it because it's not good.
That's a true story. That is. That's the truest story that's been told on this entire fucking podcast. I believe that more than anything else that's been said tonight. Just so you know.
All right,
was on mushrooms
what's
too,
the
so it was
food
really
everybody
funny.
like? What's your go-to Thanksgiving food? Like, what's everybody's favorite?
Stuffing.
The stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing.
Yeah. For some reason, people don't eat stuffing any other time of year, but it's the best.
Stuffing up the bird. Actually, do people do that anymore, or is that not the thing?
People make multiples.
I've had
that were
stuffing
on
up
that.
the bird. Has anybody had stuffing out of the bird?
Yeah,
Never.
It's like how you
Never.
do it.
Some people, yeah. I mean,
I've
some
never.
people do
I don't.
sometimes.
I've always had it out of a separate dish. I know
Yeah,
people
I
do
mean, it
that.
depends.
You gotta have stuffing
I've
up
never
the bird,
had
dude.
bird stuffing.
Well, you stuff it up the bird and take it out and put it in a separate dish.
Oh, so
You don't
it
have to
was in the
serve it
bird.
from
Yeah.
the bird. It's just
Jake.
cooked in the bird.
Jake, do you put it? Do you guys put a Greek twist on Thanksgiving? Do you got like little kids there or something?
What does that mean? Like a
Pass
bunch of
around?
arm hairs in all the food?
Dude,
Yeah,
shut the fuck up, dude.
I don't know. Do you cover it?
Dude, what's your Coop, what's your nationality? Wait, what is your nationality? Let me make a joke on your behalf.
Go ahead.
What are you?
Norway.
What are you?
Yeah,
No, it's
exactly.
Fucking
Backfire.
Sardines or something?
yeah, fish. You stinky fish. Do you put stinky fish in your turkey, dude? Is that what you do?
Fuck, dude, that's messed up.
Got him.
No, we have like lemony potatoes. That's kind of Greek.
Yeah.
That sounds good though.
By
Yeah,
the
Do
way,
you guys all
Greek
vote?
food-
Do you guys vote on what you're going to have? Like you do democracy around the table? You vote on a dish to get rid of? Because the Greeks gave us
No, we don't.
democracy,
Jake,
right?
did
Yeah, I know, I
spaghetti and
know that.
meatballs?
Yeah, that's true. We did do that.
Jake,
Greeks did.
Is there
a
like
lot.
a Greek? Is there any like Greek tradition around your Thanksgiving? Does your family like add some like Greek spice to it besides the lemon potatoes? Like, is there something that you guys do?
No, there's
Light a
nothing really
candle?
Greek. I mean, there's Greek thing. There's Greek Easter. That's a
What's
thing.
Greek Easter?
They drink
It's,
blood.
well, it's the real Easter, I should
Ah.
say. You all are doing some other weird Easter, but Greek Easter is like you dye these red eggs, and then you play this game where you knock the eggs together, and whoever egg breaks, you're out, and then you go through and see who has the strongest red egg.
Are
It's
these
a
hard boiled eggs?
Greek game. They are.
What
What's
happens
the
if
winner
both
get?
Sounds
eggs?
like a bad childhood. I don't like that.
What happens if both
It's a lot
eggs
of-
break?
It's a lot of fun, Marty. It's really it's a highlight of my childhood. Just playing with the red egg.
Living for
bad.
this egg game.
Playing with eggs.
Yeah.
All right, so
We
Jake
should all
plays
play.
with eggs. Anybody else? Anyone else got any fun holiday traditions?
I'm a big
No?
fan of the black olives in a can.
For
I love those.
Thanksgiving?
You know what, Tanner? My mom would
My
give
mom
me.
always
she would-
pull those out.
My mom always puts black olives in my stocking. Can of black
What?
olives in the stocking.
I thought they were like solo.
They're just like all like
No, no,
mushy,
Mushy
and
at the
wet in
bottom.
there.
Yeah.
she's not putting she's not putting opened olives into my stocking.
What else do you get in your stocking, Vinny?
Candy, olives,
Candy. Candy
Can
and
of
olives.
olives.
candy.
You ever do that?
That's
You ever
cool.
put olives on all your fingertips?
Yeah, oh,
You go,
yeah.
blink,
Mhm.
blink, blink, blink. Yeah.
You kind of do a little ASMR, kind of
A little
tap them together.
Thump,
It's
thump,
fun.
thump.
All right,
Okay,
everybody.
thanks guys for. Oh, yeah, Aaron, close us out. Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming to our first eightsome. Is that it? Is there a
Welcome to
word
the
for-
the octagon.
Yeah. this has been a blast. It's a pleasure seeing all you guys. I miss y'all very much and hope to see you in person soon. But this will have to be, I'll have to take this, for now. It's just good to talk. So thanks for joining on the very special Friendsgiving episode, and we'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
It's Fonecallz.